Jose Mourinho, a career marked by controversy. Jose Mourinho,
arrogant because what I'm saying is true.
Widely known as the Special One, is celebrated for his tactical brilliance and silverware-filled career across top clubs like Porto, Chelsea, Inter Milan, Real Madrid, and Manchester United. However, Mourinho is not just a winner. He's also one of football's most divisive figures. Below is a deep dive into his most controversial moments, with detailed context so readers can fully understand the impact and backlash of each incident. Verbal attack on Cristiano Ronaldo, 2007. In 2007, while Ronaldo was at Manchester United, he commented on what he believed was biased officiating in favour of his team. Penalties are never awarded against United. Mourinho, managing Chelsea at the time, took offence and responded by calling Ronaldo a liar. But he didn't stop there. Mourinho escalated the situation by publicly saying, "Maybe it's because of a difficult childhood, no education." This personal attack shocked many, suggesting that Ronaldo's working-class background in Madeira made him somehow uneducated or unworthy of opinion. Sir Alex Ferguson responded furiously, "Just because you come from a poor background doesn't mean you're not educated. Ronaldo has principles. Others may be educated, but lack principles." The comment left a stain on Mourinho's public image, especially as Ronaldo chose not to respond out of respect. Eye-poking incident with Tito Vilanova, 2011. During the second leg of the Spanish Super Cup between Real Madrid and Barcelona, tempers flared, as they often did in El Clasico. A scuffle broke out on the touchline, and Mourinho, unprovoked, poked Barcelona assistant Tito Vilanova in the eye. Even more outrageously, Mourinho later said, "Tito Vilanova, I don't know who that is." His deliberate mispronunciation of Villanova's name was interpreted as disrespectful and mocking. He received a 2-match ban, which was controversially lifted later. Many fans and pundits saw the incident as disgraceful and emblematic of Mourinho's willingness to use aggression to gain an edge. Eva Carneiro controversy, 2015. In the opening match of the 2015-16 Premier League season, Chelsea was drawing against Swansea when Eden Hazard went down injured. Club doctor Eva Carneiro and physio John Fearn ran onto the pitch to treat him, temporarily reducing Chelsea to 9 men. Mourinho exploded on the sidelines and later publicly accused them of being impulsive and naive. He later excluded Carneiro from the bench and first-team duties. This led to widespread condemnation. Carneiro filed a legal case for constructive dismissal and discrimination. The case revealed a toxic culture behind the scenes and was eventually settled privately, reportedly with Chelsea paying significant compensation. Racist comment allegation in Turkey, 2024. In April 2024, after a tense derby between Fenerbahce and Galatasaray, reports emerged that Mourinho allegedly said Galatasaray staff were jumping like monkeys during celebrations. Galatasaray filed a complaint with FIFA and UEFA. Mourinho and Fenerbahce denied the accusations, claiming the comments were mistranslated. Regardless, the allegation was taken seriously in the Turkish football community and sparked outrage among anti-racism groups. Touchline fight with Arsene Wenger, 2014. Long-standing tension between Mourinho and Arsenal. Boss Arsene Wenger exploded during a match in October 2014, when Wenger stepped into Mourinho's technical area to protest a foul. Mourinho shoved him. The moment shocked spectators and highlighted the level of animosity between the two. Neither manager was sent off, but Mourinho later mocked Wenger. "He's a specialist in failure." This phrase became iconic and infamous. Handcuffs gesture. Inter Milan, 2010. After Inter had 2 players sent off in a match against Sampdoria, Mourinho made a handcuff gesture on the sideline, implying that referees were conspiring against his team. The Italian Football Federation was quick to act. He was fined €40,000 and suspended for 3 matches. The incident caused a media frenzy and divided fans. Some saw it as passion, others as paranoia and disrespect. The laundry basket trick 2005. Banned from the touchline for Chelsea's Champions League quarter-final against Bayern Munich, Mourinho reportedly hid in a laundry basket to communicate with his team in the dressing room. According to rumours, he was wheeled in and out by staff. UEFA launched an investigation, but couldn't conclusively prove the act. Still, the story became part of Mourinho's mythos as a manager who would break rules to win. Attacks on referees and the FA multiple years. Mourinho has often accused referees and governing bodies of bias. In 2014, he claimed there was a campaign against Chelsea and was fined £25,000. He's been fined or suspended by both the English FA and UEFA numerous times for his comments. While some saw him as defending his team, others believed his repeated accusations undermined the integrity of the game. Journalist confrontation, Andrea Ramazzotti, 2009. After a 1-1 draw against Atalanta, Mourinho reportedly launched into a verbal tirade against Italian journalist Andrea Ramazzotti. Witnesses said Mourinho insulted him with phrases like, "You're a piece of shit journalist. You write garbage about me." Ramazzotti filed a formal complaint, but Mourinho refused to apologise, stating, "I won't apologise publicly because it was a private matter." This incident worsened his relationship with the Italian press. Tapping up Ashley Cole, 2005. While at Chelsea, Mourinho was found guilty of illegally meeting with Ashley Cole without Arsenal's permission. The meeting, held in a London hotel, broke Premier League rules. Chelsea, Mourinho, and Cole were all fined, and it strained relations between Chelsea and other clubs. Turkish Cup brawl with Galatasaray coach, 2025. In a heated Turkish Cup match, Fenerbahce faced Galatasaray in what became one of the most violent games in Turkish football history. Tensions boiled over when Mourinho physically confronted Galatasaray manager Okan Buruk by grabbing his nose. This led to an all-out brawl involving players and staff. The Turkish FA launched an investigation, and Mourinho received a multi-match ban.